Moses was a Levite, him and Aaron and his sister Miriam. And I live by the spirit of Moses, even though I was born unto my father on this side of the planet as a Brazil, which came from Africa through by way of slave ship. But I was born, my first birth was to Levi because I live by the spirit of Moses. You can't take that back. I was out of the seed of Abraham, to born unto the Levi, families of Levi, as Moses. I live by the spirit of Moses. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth, for he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. But you are departed out of the way. You have caused many to stumble at the law. You have corrupted the covenant of Levi, said the Lord of hosts. God gave the law to Moses. The law came out of Levi to the messenger of the covenant, which was Moses. And I live by that spirit of Moses. No other man on this earth could set forth a claim, but I am living by the spirit of Moses. Verse 9, 2:9. Therefore have I also made you contemptible and base before all the peoples, according as you have not known my ways, but have been partial in the law. Talking about the law of Moses. Have we not all one Father? Has not one God created us? Why do we deal treacherously, every man against his brother, by profaning the covenant of our fathers? Judea has dealt treacherously, and an abomination is committed in Israel. And in Jerusalem, for Judaism has profaned the holiness of the Lord, which he loved, and has married the daughters of a strange God. The Lord will cut off the man that does this, the master and the scholars, out of the tabernacles of Jacob. The masters and the scholars out of the tabernacle of Jacob. These are the ones that build nuclear weapons, build craft with their own hand, and do things that was forbidden unto them by God from the foundation of the earth. These things will they do with this knowledge of the scholars. And him that offer an offering unto the Lord of hosts. And this have you done covering the altar of the Lord with tears, with weeping, and with crying out insomuch that he regards not the offering any more, or receives it with good will as at your hand. Yet you say, wherefore? Because the Lord has been witness between thee and the wife of thy youth, against whom thou hast dealt treacherously. Yet is she the companion and the wife of thy covenant. 2:15. And did not he make one? Yet had he the residue of the Spirit, and wherefore one, that he might seek a godly seed? Therefore take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth. For the Lord, the God of Israel, said that he hateth putting away for one covenant balance with his garment, said the Lord of hosts. Therefore take heed to your spirit that you deal not treacherously. Ye have word the Lord with your words. Yet you say, wherein have we word him? When you say everyone that does evil is good in the sight of the Lord, and he delighteth in them, or where is the God of judgment? Malachi chapter 3. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he should prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom you seek shall certainly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant who you delight in. Behold, he shall come, said the Lord of hosts. He's talking about Moses will appear again at the end in the return of Jesus Christ. Everything I said, you can't be deceived by men of greed and men who teach falsehood for self-pride and self-glorification, because they will lie to you and deceive you. When he come into you, speaking to you, saying the Lord sent him, tell them, reveal the truth, show how you came about, show how you came to be. Do not be misled and misguided by falsehood, lies of falsehood, because the stakes is much too high and the destruction is much too great for you to believe any man in any word. You must also search all truths to make sure you're worthy, but search it with wisdom and understanding from the Lord your God. And if you seek from the Spirit outward, he will reveal unto you the true meaning of his gospel and the true understanding. Not through the word by a genetic color code, but through the word of truth, God will reveal unto you these things. All you have to do is just seek him, and he will forbid himself where you could, he will place himself where you could find him. But who may abide the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he appears? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like full so burn. These things will happen during the wars with nuclear weapons acting out against God's people with Antichrist, who would be trying to exterminate the black race upon the face of the earth, because this was the first fruit of the earth. This is what this genocide will take place with the Gentile. Gentile will be conducting this. The United States of America is a Gentile, even though it's got a united front, but the laws, rules, and regulations of the United States was conducted and manufactured through the works of the Gentile. And he shall set as a refining and purify of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. Then shall the offering of Judea and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord, as in the days of old, and as in former years. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against the swearers, and against those that oppresses the harlot in his wages, the widows and the fatherless, and that turn aside the strangers from his rights, and fear not me, said the Lord of hosts. Verse 6, for I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore you sons of Jacob are not consumed. Even from the day of your father you are gone away from my ordinance, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, said the